Hello everyone! How are you guys? I hope everyone is having a beautiful day and feeling gorgeous on the inside and out. It's so beautiful. Look at the day today. I'm so excited to go outside later and just enjoy the sunshine. But before I go out, I wanted to make a video just like hanging out in the kitchen, making something and just chatting with everyone. So yeah, let's go. Hello everyone. This is my beautiful kitchen. I'm so blessed to be able to have this space at this moment in time in my life right now. So I want to share kind of a big part of who I am with everyone watching. Whoever's watching this and has been watching my videos, y'all are probably a bit confused, I know, but I want to kind of do a little catch-up day, cook something really simple, and just catch up with you guys about everything that has changed in me and everything that's going to be evolving with this channel. So the other day, I made this like bomb-ass fucking guacamole. Let me show you. Let me show you. You guys, I never like understood the hype around guacamole. I mean, like I liked it, but like some people are like, "Oh my god, guacamole is like our savior in this life," and I always am just like, "You guys, like it's not." Like, pull your fucking panties up. Like it's not that amazing, but I made this guacamole the other day, and I used this like kitchen tool. I used like this kitchen tool to combine the like base ingredients other than avocado. And when you like mash the ingredients in this, I swear it gives it a whole different experience of flavor and texture and just overall everything about this. It's so much more flavorful and fragrant, and I just love this guacamole. But I have so much of it. I have so much guacamole that I need to like eat. I need to eat, and I'm the only one, like, there's only me and my stepdad in this house, and I'm the only one who eats avocado, so I have to eat this. I can give it to some friends, but like, it's a lot. So amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love avocados. Oh my god. Okay, let's fucking get this going. Everyone, how are you doing? I hope all of you guys are feeling amazing. So, last time I made a video, I think I uploaded a video and I think I was in Sri Lanka in my last video. I was traveling for a few months still after I uploaded that video. I was still traveling. I kept making videos, but a big part of me was like really learning to appreciate just being in the moment and just not thinking about work, not thinking about responsibilities, just like letting myself be in the moment, because I really don't do that. I have a really hard time like relaxing myself enough to just be super present with people, with experience, and within myself, within my body. Halfway through my travel, it was just apparent to me, like I kept getting so sick, and it was so apparent to me that I really needed to like be present and just not worry about making content or doing all the tourist activities, trying to do everything. Just enjoy here and ask yourself what you want to do with your time and what you value. And so that was a really big energy I was living in for the last duration of my travel, like the last 3 months of my traveling. While I was exploring my values, I was steering away from the original concept of this channel, just because the original concept I created in my mind wasn't really who I was. It was a character that I wanted to kind of portray and play. For a long time, I dissociated so often and so heavily, and I dissociated into different characters that I had inside my mind. And while I was exploring my inner world and my ego and all these different characters, I learned to kind of let go of that and kind of just accept myself as a whole being. And in that acceptance, I kind of decided, I was like, I don't really want to play a character, especially if this is something I really care about. Like I want to connect with people all over the world and share what I learn through time with whoever wants to listen. And so I just didn't want to play a character that wasn't 100% me. And so this is gonna be what I am now. This is gonna be it, I think. But I'm very thankful that I did start this channel the way I did, because I needed those concepts in order to get where I am now mentally and emotionally. Like, my channel started as this idea of getting high and interviewing people and publicly speaking, like on my camera, like in public, you know what I mean? As I was growing and as I was exploring the world, it definitely came to my attention that that's not what I want to do with this channel. But, getting high while I was traveling and exploring my consciousness and my inner psyche, and just talking to so many people that I met, and just like having really real connection and conversations with random people, but they're not actually that random, because we're all the same. Having those moments with just these beautiful beings really gave me such an insight to who I am on the inside. And so without the initial original plan I created for this channel, I wouldn't be here. I feel like I'm so full of love, and like I don't want my channel to be anything but that. Like, I just want to be like sharing the way I love. And also traveling, I met my Thai family in Thailand, and it was such an amazing experience to be with them. A big way that a lot of Asian families kind of spend time together is just spending the whole day cooking, like sitting together, preparing food and cooking. Like, they do that all day long, and that's like a daily occurrence. And that's something that I just love doing. Like, I love being in the kitchen, just because it's such a creative space. Like, my mind can flow, I can try new things, and it's really just a freedom of expression through this medium. And I just love being in the kitchen. So I kind of want to take that cultural aspect, kind of bring it to my YouTube. I want to be more like in the kitchen as a setting, but also outside and having conversations with you guys under the sun, because a girl loves a fucking tan. I fucking love to be bronzed. I love it so much. I feel like it's actually one of like my worst qualities, or not qualities, like habits. It's really bad for your health in the long run, but also like I'm not really thinking in the long run. Like, I'm here now, and if my skin looks good now, then it looks good now. Like I have this fat sweet potato, and I'm gonna cut it up into kind of like thin slices to mimic chips, and then I'm gonna bake it off. I have the oven preheating to 425, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, whoever's watching, tell me about your day in the comments. Tell me something amazing that's happened to you, or tell me your emotions. Whatever you need to share, tell me in the comments. While I was traveling, I was getting super sick. Like, almost every other week, I would get extremely sick. And obviously that's gonna happen because, you're traveling in a foreign place. The water, the food, the weather, and it's just like a lot of different bacteria that you're exposed to, And so obviously it was gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure I have like kind of weaker immune system. And so I just got sick so much. And near the end of my travel, I was in Bali. And if you haven't heard this saying, some people say that Bali has this energy, the island has this energy that either accepts you or it kicks you out. And I don't know. I don't know what was happening, but because I don't think Bali was trying to kick me out, but it definitely wasn't accepting me at the moment in time because it was like, girl, you need to go home. You have some unfinished business that you need to do when you get home, which is this, which is my music, which is my community. So Bali was definitely telling me, like, you need to go home. You're not supposed to be here, but you're not welcomed, you know? It felt like that. And it was really frustrating me. And I got so sick twice. I was there for 4 weeks and I was sick for 2 weeks. And I was just like, dude, what is happening? When I was getting sick, I was being forced to tune into my body and to tune into what I actually need. And a lot of times, you know, I think I know what I need because we almost like regurgitate information that we absorb. And so all these outside sources say, oh, you need this, you need this, you need this. And then you think that's what you need. But I had to learn how to tune into my body and accept the life changes that I had to go through in order to become healthy again, because I was just getting worse and worse and worse. The more that I neglected understanding my nutrition, understanding my sleep, understanding, hey, maybe I can't drink alcohol anymore, like all these things. Hey, maybe I should not put myself in super stressful situations to stress myself out, you know? Or, hey, maybe you shouldn't go and hang out with these guys that make you feel anxious. You know what I mean? Like all these different factors really affected my health. And I just had to learn how to accept that, yeah, I have to change a lot of my habits because if I don't, my body will deteriorate. And it's not fun. I went to the Philippines. I found this hostel with also this hostel that I was staying at in the Philippines was like my dream home as a hostel. So I'm pretty sure, you guys, in the future, I'm just gonna go live in that hostel because that's literally what I want as a home. It was like a little hut full of like beds because it was a hostel, right? So it was like a cabin and a bunch of beds. It's like a wooden cabin, bunch of beds, and then that's like the only thing in the cabin. And so you like walk out the cabin and then there's a huge green space, and then there's like a little platform area where you can do yoga outside. There's a dining area outside. There's a little like a swing. There's an outside kitchen, and there's like a little campfire area. And that's literally what I want to live in. I've dreamed of living in like a treehouse kind of situation where it's just like all outside space and like the only thing inside is like my bed, because I just love being outside. I hate being in a fucking box. I'll be so honest. I hate being in a box. And so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna live there for like majority of my time in my life because it was just like the most healing place for me. I felt so grounded in a way that I've never been grounded before. Like, I feel like it's so easy to fall into this mindset of you're doing, or to fall into the mindset of you're not doing enough. And you're constantly comparing your life to others. And not even just that, but you're comparing like what you used to do to who you are now. And you're like concerned about doing enough. But while I was there, like none of that mattered. I was just so grounded and so present, and I was so comfortable with just honestly not doing much with my day, just like enjoying Pilates and stretching, enjoying cooking food again. I like missed cooking food so much. So when I started cooking again in the Philippines, I was like, wow, I want to like do something with my life around cooking, because also just I care so much about my health now. A big thing I need to do in my life regarding my health is really pay attention to my diet. I need to really pay attention to my diet because I just have a very sensitive stomach, and that makes like my immune system so like it triggers it so much. And so yeah, like while I was traveling, I just became so aware of my body, and I felt so aware of how great I can feel. It's crazy. It's crazy how you really don't understand how amazing you can feel when you're living in an environment, like your body is the environment, when you're living in the environment that has been so stressed and the emotions have been repressed, and it's so like overworked that you don't understand how terrible you feel until you start feeling amazing. And then it's like, holy shit, I've been feeling terrible for so long. But you don't realize how terrible you feel because that's your normal. And that's sadly what a lot of life has become, you know? This is a big reason why I want to make a kind of like a cooking segment for this channel, is because the fact that the food industry now feeds people around the world garbage, but we're so used to it that we don't even realize how terrible it is. Like, yeah, we can say, yeah, it's garbage, but we don't realize how terrible it is, because once you start like eating healthy and you cleanse your gut for a long period of time, none of that food, you feel like you're living on a whole different frequency when you cleanse yourself, like genuinely with this food. And that's like, it's not even just like the food, it's about music too, it's about art, it's about education, the way the government system is working right now. It's all these things that like over time, humans, our energy, we've just been accustomed to being treated like shit, and we don't even realize how shitty it is because it's just normal now. And because it's normal, we associate this shitty feeling as the best feeling we can feel. That is not okay. That's so terrible. And so, yeah, I'm just like really passionate about, I'm so passionate about wanting to like heal people so they can feel as powerful as you can. I want you to feel as powerful as you can. And I want to do that through just having real talks, through our mental health, and through just our day, and just having a chat, releasing emotions in that way. Also teaching you guys some good recipes that are like nice and healthy, and that will make you feel really cleansed and rejuvenated from the inside out. I want to teach like breath work and just feeling as grounded in your body as possible, because we are not this body. We are not this body, and we are not our mind, but we have to live in this body, and we have to live with this mind. And so teaching how to ground yourself and how to be as present in your energy as possible is such an amazing privilege that I want to share with the world. And yeah, just like kind of create a practice with this channel and make it as beautiful as it can be, because the world is beautiful, and whoever's watching, you're so beautiful, and I want everyone to feel that way. So yeah, beautiful people. So I just finished seasoning the sweet potatoes. I put salt, pepper, cayenne, paprika, and I also put this like vegetable seasoning on it. It's like, it looks like this. It's this one. I think there's like onion and garlic in it and other stuff, and I feel like that would be so good to season with. So I was like, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna pop these in the oven. I did my right oven, but then I used a tiny tray, like. So I put it in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I think I will like flip them over, but I'll see. But I think I will. Potato check. Okay, also while I was traveling and I had to just like start eating better because of my health and I had to change my habits, right? I didn't realize just how much this food that I was eating affected my hormones. Like I was a completely different person like 4 months ago. And after switching my diet and changing everything, like I feel so much more like in tune with myself. And that's another thing that makes me really, really fucking like disgusted by a lot of the industries that run the world, but especially the food industry is like they definitely know how much their engineering affects hormones in people, especially female hormones. They definitely know how the engineering affects us and how it totally makes us very distressed on the inside, because I'm not kidding. The type of food you eat really changes you, like hormonally and emotionally. Like I didn't even realize this. I didn't even know this, but like yeah, just when I was not paying attention to my diet for a very long time, I felt so out of control in every aspect of my life. It was insane. And maybe part of me being a lot more grounded and centered and disciplined is just because of the fact that I'm telling myself I need to be more disciplined in life. It might be that, but I genuinely think that changing your diet really changes yourself, and it's given me so much more discipline, so much more clarity, so much more confidence. This is not like a very like surface level emotion that I feel though. It's not like, oh, I just feel more confident and like I look better. It's not that. It's like my emotional state was like this. Like I felt so out of control. But then I stopped eating certain foods and I stopped eating processed foods altogether. And my hormones are just so much more like I can understand my body more and I can understand the fluctuations because they're not as crazy, and I can like tell where I am in like my cycle, and just like, you know, if I feel kind of tired, I 100% know, oh, it's probably because I'm like nutrient deficient. Oh, it's probably because of this and this and this. Like I'm not, or if I'm like really in distress about something or really upset, usually I can like have more clarity towards why I'm upset. You know, I'll be like, oh, it's probably because of this, or maybe because of lacking this in life, whether it be food, whether it be like space time, whether it be like having an emotional connection with some friends. Like I feel like I can have a better understanding and clarity with what's happening in my life and what's happening within me, and how those two things kind of parallel each other almost. When I wasn't eating the best, I didn't understand what was happening within me and how it was affecting my reality. And yeah, just it's all good. It's all good. All good change. And I can't believe the food industry and what it does to people, and how everything is kind of built upside down, because like so many problems are created by these industries, and then they sell you a solution, and it's like it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't. And I don't want to ever like, I don't really want to sell things to whoever's watching. I want whoever's watching to absorb this media and this information if they want to and however they want to, and kind of come to an understanding within your own journey about what you want to do with your energy and what you want to do in your life. Because I genuinely think that we are a lot more powerful than we give credit for, and our lives are a lot more important than just being random, you know? And so I think, yeah, just like, I just want to kind of bring inspiration and bring awareness to your inner world, your inner energy, how to feel safe within your body and how to just let all the emotions out and express yourself so that you don't suppress any emotions and then you don't have chronic illnesses in the future. You know what I mean? Like, that's something I really don't want to, like, I want to avoid that, and I want to help people avoid that too. And so, yeah. I just checked the chips and they're looking pretty beautiful. I'm not gonna flip them over because I'm too lazy to do that. We're just gonna let them be. I think they're gonna crisp fine. If they crisp on one side and they're not as crispy on another, then I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm fine with that. So yeah, it's gonna be so delicious. I'm so excited. I'm like eyeballing the guacamole and I'm like, holy shit, like I'm trying to hold myself back from just like eating spoonfuls of guac, but maybe I shouldn't hold myself back. It's a beautiful day. Like, just enjoy it, you know? The shit is done. The fucking shit is done. It didn't turn out like chips, but I think it's still gonna be fucking like, it's still gonna bust, you know? Because it's sweet potato and it's guacamole. Like, it can't not bust, you know what I mean? So we're gonna try it. I have a fork. It's soft, but I kind of like it like that, so. Oh my god, this guacamole is so great. I made this yesterday. Guacamole, I did like 4 avocados, cilantro, lime juice, salt, pepper. I didn't have jalapeno, but I used Thai chilies instead, which, I mean, it doesn't taste the same, but like the spice is there, so yeah, avocado, lime juice, cilantro, salt, pepper, chili, onion and garlic. I did red onion and garlic. And I think that's, I also, okay, I don't know if I did it this one, but sometimes I put hemp seeds in it. It doesn't add flavor, but like, I kind of like adding it. Just, it's like an extra little health thing. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. We're having a taste test together. So, I'm putting like a fucking fat scoop. Yay! Oh my god, we made this together. Okay, let's try this. Let's go. That is so good. Oh my god. That is so. If there's one thing about me, I jump for sweet potato and guacamole. I fucking like. That is so good. The spice on the sweet potato kind of add a bit of spice. It's not spicy to me. It adds a bit of spice with the chili in this. Oh my god, you guys. Try this. The sweet potato, it's not gonna turn out like a chip. Keep that in mind. It's not gonna be crispy like a chip. Maybe if you dehydrate it, it'll be like a chip. But this is so good. I'm eating all of these straight off of the pan because I'm not gonna make a dish. Ah, cheers. Cheers, motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope whoever's watching this video, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Make some delicious ass food. Make some homemade guacamole and sweet potato, like, sweet potato things. I don't know what to call them. Make some homemade guac and sweet potato with the seasonings I said. Make the guac how I said. Your life is gonna be like the best life ever. Like, actually, I have to try this. I'm gonna do like a sweet potato with like guacamole and this like roasted garlic hummus I got from Costco. I need to try this. I feel like this might be like the best thing ever. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of this. Oh my god, this guacamole is actually like life changing. Like, if you're gonna make the guacamole, you have to make it in that like tool. I don't know what the name is. I'll put it on the screen, but you have to make it in that because it actually makes it makes the flavor 10 times different. Okay. Cheers. Whoa! Oh my god. Make sweet potato, make homemade guacamole, and get hummus or make hummus and eat them together. And your life will change. You'll be living the best life possible. Oh my god, I'm not even joking. Like, I feel like the energy in me of living the best life possible because I'm eating sweet potato, guacamole, and hummus. You guys, have a beautiful rest of your day, honestly. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.